based on a true story. So my vehicle came up for emissions. Anyone that got a vehicle know that you got to take your vehicle to emissions when it's time to go to emissions, right? Boom. So my vehicle came up for emissions. I take my vehicle to emissions. My vehicle failed emissions. I'm going, what? 2017 BMW failed emissions? This shit new. Like, it say OBD failed. Cadillac converter, everything passed, but the OBD failed, meaning that when they try to plug it up under the steering wheel type of thing, it failed. It can't read the computer. So I'm baffled. I'm like, damn. All right. I take it to AutoZone. You know, they got that little computer read thing. I take it to AutoZone. They plug the joint up to the joint. They computer not, they thing is not reading my computer. I'm going, what? So it's a black dude in there. And he come outside and kick it with me like, let me take a look. I'm like, yo, so he like, not this fly ass car. Nah. Boom. He get up under there like, and he touching things. He's going, yo, check this out, right? And this is no lie. This is based on a true story. He tell me, he said, yo, you know Rock Knot? I said, hell yeah, that's the bro. He said, yo, you need to take it down to Rock Knot shop and all that. I was like, yeah, true indeed. But he got up under there. He started feeling and touching. When he came from up under there, he was like, yo, what that red wire and black wire go to? I was like, shit, bro, I don't know. He said, yo, you need to take it to the dealer somewhere because I'm moving some things I'm not supposed to be moving. So I'm going, what? What is he talking about? All right, say no more. Boom. I'm going back to the dealer, to the BMW dealer. I take it to the BMW dealer, you know, just to diagnose, just to see what's wrong with it. They charging you $179 off the rip. They ain't fixing nothing. That's just to see what's going on with your V. Boom. Take it in early in the morning. He called me around 4-ish. He said, yo, I had to call Germany because our computer is not reading. Yeah, I'm like, it's not reading. So I'm like, damn, did I buy this joint like this? Like, cause this is my first time even getting emissions on this V. August would be 3 years that I had the V. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going on? So he like, yo, we got to keep your V. I'm like, damn. I got to catch a ride to work. It's not a problem. All right, cool. Keep the V. Boom. Go to work, come home, whatever. This shit is on my mind because now when you dealing with the dealership, it's a grip. It's 10 times more than if you mess with a side mechanic or auto body shop or whatever. It's 10 times, but it's guaranteed and it's insured. You know what I mean? And your pieces is whatever your car is. Whatever dealership you take your car to, that's what it is. So boom. All night at work, boom. Next morning, this shit on my mind. I'm like, what the fuck is up with my car, son? Like, yo, I can't pass emissions. Now, when you fail emission, they give you 30 days. And 30-day period, you don't get it done, they're canceling your registration. You hit. So the moral of the story is, boom, next day I wake up, I give it some time and shit. You gotta call Germany for my joint? You know it's foreign. Domestic foreign vehicle. All right, cool. Not a problem. I call him up. Yo, Don, what's shaking, man? Oh, I got some good news. You know, we love to hear good news. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's the good news? He said, yo, ain't nothing wrong with your V. I called Germany. Germany said, ain't nothing wrong with that emissions, man. That's a brand new car. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a brand new vehicle. That's a 2017. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Boom, they sound like me. He said, yo, check this out. I found the problem. I said, what's the problem? He said it was a tracking device on your vehicle. I said, what? Oh, what? He said, a tracking device. I said, get the fuck out of here. He said, word. I said, hold up. Tell me this right now. Was it from law enforcement? Was it from the dealership? Or was it from a crazy deranged female? Let me know right now, bro. He said, well, I got ex-law enforcement that worked on your vehicle. He the one that noticed it off the rip, so it's not law enforcement. Boom. I wasn't worrying about that anyway, because I ain't doing nothing. You hear me? Nothing. I'm too legit to quit. Hey, too legit. I ain't doing nothing with them people, so them people could be in my life, on my heels, or none of that. Or put bugs and leeches on my phone or my vehicle. None of that. So I wasn't worried about that. Boom. The other two, he said it could be from the dealership or whoever had it before you, you know, whoever had the vehicle on a pay here, buy here type of thing, and they hid the tracking device, or it could be from a crazy deranged. I'm like, damn. It's you know, possibilities. I'm like, all right, cool. I hear you. So he said, but I'm going to leave the tracking device on your passenger seat. And I go, word? So, when he left the tracking device for me, I'm going to show you. This was my number, BMW. Down even if he had a broken. The tracking device. See? I kept it because I want to do my investigation. I want to know if it's from a crazy deranged female or is it from a dealership that I had that had the vehicle before me. The vehicle is from North Carolina, but still, you know what I'm saying? And that's my true story. Like, whoa. My theory is I did a little investigation, right? Why would a dealership put the tracking device where emissions in them put their thing at? Because you're going to fail. So if you fail emissions, then your registration is canceled. And if that's the case, if it's a pay here, buy here type of thing, then whoever had the car, then the car dealership knew they was going to fail. So they got to always bring the vehicle to the car dealership and let the car dealership handle the emissions, or I don't know. And then my other theory is, why would a crazy deranged female put a tracking device on my vehicle? Why? It's things that make you go, But yeah, I passed. So the moral of the story is I passed emissions and I'm rolling and they ain't canceled my registration and I got the tracking device. And I'm going to do some more investigation on that tracking device. So this story is to be continued based on a true story.